An interview right now with Nathan Johnston with Northeast Georgia DOT, and I'd love for you to chime in with any questions you might have.
Yeah, for sure.
Nathan, good morning to you, sir. Great to be with you. Where are you joining us from this morning?
Yeah, good morning. I'm out in the field. I'm at our brine facility up in Franklin County, where crews have been working around the clock this morning, treating the roads, coming in, filling up, and getting back out there.
So tell me about the prep work that it takes leading up to a snow event versus what you guys dealt with last weekend.
Yeah, so last weekend was ice. This weekend, snow. Operations remain the same. We have crews ready to go on 12-hour shifts. We'll be working from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., treating the roadways, and then we'll be getting ready to plow for snow into this weekend.
Now, last week, there's a lot of Northeast focus. It seems to be Eastern again. This is Doug Turnbull talking. I know we talked a good bit during the events last Sunday as well. Is there a particular area, or is everything kind of going to get treated the same interstate-wise, like all of Metro Atlanta, all of Northeast Georgia, or is there extra focus being put in another spot?
Well, I mean, right now we're focused on Northeast Georgia up here in District 1. Metro Atlanta is getting treated. They started operations last night, I believe, at around 10 p.m. And through the early morning. Up here, we started at around 7 a.m., but we're treating the roads with brine just like we did last weekend. We're ready for anything.
So if the snow starts falling around 3:30 or 4 a.m. around Metro Atlanta, around what time would you expect the worst of conditions here? And then, same question for the Northeast counties where you're familiar.
Yeah, I'm obviously not a meteorologist, but we expect the snowfall to come in early this or tomorrow morning, I should say, heading into tonight and tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, that is, and we'll have crews ready to go tonight and tomorrow morning. But yeah, we expect most of the snowfall to happen tomorrow morning early.
And then, is there a difference in how you pre-treated with brine? But is there a difference in your approach to treating last week what was mainly thought of to be ice, and then this week snow? Is there a different type of plow, or do you I know that may seem like a dumb question, but do you put a different material? I know that a lot of salt was used last week. Will we be going to calcium chloride to do ice melt? Like what is, we're getting to the grains here, I guess.
Yeah. No, right now we're just treating with brine, obviously for pre-treating. Once the snow gets here, we'll monitor the road conditions, and we'll apply whatever material needs to be placed. I'm not sure of any specific materials at this time that I can speak on, but we will have more updates for you guys throughout the weekend.
Nathan, I was talking with your colleague Natalie Dale just about the ice storm, and I said, what grade would you have given Atlanta drivers last week? She said a 9 out of 10. The only reason it wouldn't be a 10 is because the people who were out there were going too fast.
That's true.
And Doug just a minute ago said, I'd give everybody an A. What would you say about the drivers up in the Northeast corridor of the state? I mean, did you kind of encounter the same sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, Doug was up here in Hall County this past weekend, so he got to see a lot of the drivers out on the roadway. And by a lot, I mean, there was none. But the drivers that he did see, he got to see what I saw. I'd say, yeah, I'd give him an A plus. They really listened to our message, and we're so grateful for that. It made it easy for our crews to work throughout and quickly. A lot of people might be saying, well, it wasn't as bad as they said it was going to be. Well, we have to attribute that to our crews working hard around the clock. And we have to thank the general public for staying off the roadways and giving our crews the space to work. And we hope for the same this weekend.
That's for sure. And I think surfaces more than trees and wires may be what we're looking at here. So, Nathan, if you had just a word of advice about a period of non-travel, okay? We know when you're treating the roads, we don't want people out behind those brine trucks and trying to pass them, okay? And I saw that brine treatment when I was on the way in from Brookhaven and Chamblee this morning on 85, Claremont, Northern Hills. We don't want people trying to pass these trucks. But what's kind of a period to circle for now, based on what we know now, as, hey, just stay off of these Northeast Georgia roads?
Yeah, I'd say early Saturday morning, 12 a.m. and further into Saturday and potentially Sunday morning. Again, we'll know more as the snow comes in this weekend, but I'd say definitely tomorrow early tomorrow morning and into the whole day tomorrow, we advise everyone to stay off the roads. And if you have to be on the roads, please use caution and please give our crews the space to work.
Amen.
All right, Nathan Johnston, GDOT, thanks. Good luck this week and appreciate your time.
Thank you.